What is going on, friends, and welcome back to the Minecraft Hub channel. Today we are checking out portals, but we are checking out end portals this time, and end portals have so many cool transformations out there. We've covered some before, but none that we're featuring in today's video. These are all fairly recent builds for the most part, and they are just so cool looking. First up today, we have a cookie god, and a cookie god did a really cool end portal design. This one has a bunch of different slivers, I believe 8 in total, and each one of these is a different biome. Now this is actually a fairly common theme recently. It's super popular right now, and that's because it looks really cool, and everybody's been doing their own take on it, making some really cool builds, especially this one right here. It's super fun watching all these biomes come together into these slivers and really make a very cool looking portal. Now I think my favorite biome here is probably the lush cave biome that he built. It just looks so good. All the different azaleas, everything like that in there just looks so cool. One of my favorite parts about this build is the center circle that he did around the portal. Doing the layered glass effect just on that little bit actually looks really cool, and he even went and did a glass effect on the outside of this thing to make it fit in with the ocean around it. Definitely a super cool build. Next up, we have Discord Dragon, and Discord Dragon did an insane build on this end portal transformation. This thing just looks so cool, and it is absolutely massive. You can see right here, he has at least 5 beacons going at the same time just to cover the massive area that he's working with on getting this whole thing dug out. And once the entire thing was dug out, he went ahead and started on the build for this. The build for this is super cool, super unique. I really haven't seen any build like this before, which is why I really love this build. You can see just starting off here, there's a lot of blocks that are really uncommon in a lot of builds like this. You're seeing iron trap doors, you're seeing daylight sensors, you know, a lot of blocks that really aren't used, and that continues as these circles kind of expand out. He also goes with a layered glass effect in all of these little corners here, and I really like that as well, leaving open the bridges all around to easily access the portal still. And here we have kind of a mid portion of the build where he's got a lot of those inner circles done already. You can see there is just so much going on. It kind of looks like a lot of different pipes, a lot of different towers. Everything is kind of mechanical in this, and I think it just looks insanely cool. I think this build is just so unique. It's so different from most of the other builds that you see, especially with end portal transformations nowadays. This one looks so cool. I really like the kind of futuristic industrial vibe that I kind of get from this. I don't really know how to describe it too well, but I think it's such a cool idea to do for this end portal. It makes it seem like it was found by a future civilization, dug out, and then built all of this around it to kind of contain what was in the center of this huge area right here. The build doesn't stop there, however, there is even more to it all above the portal up here, made with this layered glass, so you also have the beacons that are allowed to go through this area as well. And then we have the final product here, which really does look amazing. All the smoke coming out of the pipes look really cool, makes it look like it's really containing a lot of energy here, especially when you look at this huge kind of ball of power that's lit up in the center by these sea lanterns and layered glass that's in that middle portion right there. Also, if you enjoy any of these end portal transformations, definitely go and check out their channels. This one right here is by Discord Dragon, and all the links to their channels will be down in the description below, so you guys can go and check them out for yourself. Give them a like, subscribe to their channels, because they have some incredible content out there. Next up today, we are checking out Lockdown Life. And Lockdown Life obviously started in the pandemic here, you know, got a lot of free time on your hands, so what do? You start playing Minecraft, and I totally respect that decision. That is probably the best decision that you can make, especially when you've got nothing else to do. So this build right here is so cool. It's also one of the different biome type builds where we're kind of progressing through a bunch of different biomes near the end portal right here. But this is a different take on that biome effect. This one has different layers of it. Kind of reminds me of Dante's 7 Layers of Hell, which has different layers all the way down to the center portal down at the bottom. And it just really reminds me of that kind of shape right there. Anyways, I really like the different use of biomes and layers that they did on this build, kind of making a giant staircase with each of these huge biome layers all the way down to that portal right in the middle. I think my favorite layer on this one is probably this desert layer. I don't know why, I just really like the look of that desert layer, especially the look of the desert temple that they did into the wall on the side. And of course the black concrete and no borders on that portal make it really cool as well. Next up though, we are checking out wunba, and wunba has a really cool design as well. This one is also going to focus a lot on different biomes. This one has a huge influence by sandiction. Sandiction did one of these types of builds actually in the end, and if you haven't seen that build, definitely go out and check out Sandiction's channel. wunba went ahead and did 16 different biomes in this though, all different layers, and you can see this one is just so cool, adding in desert biomes and so many different biomes. You've got ice, you've got nether, you've got spruce biomes, ocean biomes, and so much more. It looks so cool, but wunba didn't stop there. He decided to build this entire thing up above it, and you can see kind of the thought process of where he wanted to go with this build right here, adding in that giant Tesla coil that's kind of shooting lightning down into the portal down below. The entrance to this portal is super cool as well. All you have to do is jump down this hole. Next up, we are checking Herobrine, but that's Herobrine with a J, and this build is so cool looking, a bit different as well from some of the normal builds you see. This one is from a co-op game right here. You can see there's two of them digging out this massive area. They've also went ahead, it looks like they have a sand duper on that portal right there. They lined the entire walls of this with quartz, also did a layered glass effect on the bottom here, and then did so much more throughout this build. They terraformed all the walls around here, made this thing look super natural and go in with the rest of the land. I really think they had a great start here, already having that mountain from the jungle biome over there in the background, and they just kind of had to add on to this, which made it look really good and really natural in this area as well. I really like the look of this design. I feel like they put a lot of effort into designing the walls, especially. They did the huge walls of quartz, but then also did a lot of designs on them. You can see here, they've got nether portals on one, really giving a background purple effect. They've got lava in another, which gives a really cool lava effect as well. And I think it looks so cool having those effects in the walls. Then they also went ahead and did some builds around this portal. They did a huge glass dome on the top of it, made some very interesting custom mushroom trees, and then did some work making some buildings around this as well, which I think look really nice and really fit the area. They added in a nether portal at one of the bridges down near the actual end portal, so it's super easy to get to. But up here you have all these different custom trees and these really cool buildings as well, which I think give this whole area a lot of life. I also really love this library that they decided to build. Of course, libraries are a huge part of the end portal, especially in the strongholds you go and you find the library, but now having your own custom library there just looks so cool and really adds a really cool room right next to this end portal. Anyways, that is all the time that we have for you guys today. If you guys enjoyed any of these builds, go and check out all their channels down below. Drop them a like, subscribe to their channels. They have a lot of other really cool builds, and most of these are from different survival or hardcore series as well, so there's lots of other things going on in these worlds. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to drop a like on it, and if you're new to our channel, hit that subscribe button as well. We cover basically all things Minecraft, so if you enjoyed this video, you're definitely going to enjoy some of our others. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.